In this video, we will demonstrate how to set up your Arkscan 2054K Wi-Fi printer and install the Arkscan label printer driver on your Mac computer. Arkscan's YouTube channel offers free help and tips for label printers and other e-commerce technology. If this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up and click on that subscribe button. We will demonstrate how to set up your Arkscan 2054K Wi-Fi printer and install the Arkscan label printer driver on your Mac computer. First, make sure that the USB cable is connected to both the printer, your computer, and that the printer is powered on with a blue light on top. The USB cable is only for setup purposes, and it can be unplugged once the installation is completed. To get started, we need to use the web tool to configure the printer to connect with your Wi-Fi network. Using the Chrome web browser, go to the website arkscan.com/app. Click on the gray printer icon to connect your printer to the web app. When prompted, select the 2054K from the list and click Connect. If you have a successful USB connection to the computer, you will see a green printer icon, as well as your printer's model and serial number listed. Click on the Wi-Fi tab. Click on the Check Current Setting button at the bottom of the page. Verify that DHCP is chosen. If it is not, then please select it and click on the Update Setting button. Click on the button labeled Scan. This will scan for the Wi-Fi signals around the printer. This list shows all of the Wi-Fi signals detected by the printer. Select the name of the Wi-Fi network that you want the printer to join. This must be the same network that your computer is also connected to. Now, in the empty box, type in the connection password for that network. Click Connect. The printer will beep once upon successful connection to the network. You will also receive a success connection message at the top of the screen. Now, we highly suggest setting the printer's IP address to static instead of DHCP, so that your computer can permanently connect to the printer with the same unchanged IP address. DHCP will work until your Wi-Fi network reassigns a new IP address to the printer. To set the static IP address to the printer, write the printer's assigned IP into the static IP address box. Click the Static Selection button and then the Update Setting button to save. The printer will beep once these settings are saved. You can verify that these settings were applied by clicking on the Check Current Setting button. The printer is now joined to your network. Please unplug the USB cable from your computer and the printer before proceeding. To set up your computer to print to the Wi-Fi printer, we need to download the printer driver by going to arkscan.com/driver. Click on the Apple Mac drop-down list and click the link to download the Mac printer driver. Depending on the browser that you are using, the download status will show in different locations. Chrome is in the bottom left. Firefox is the top right. Safari goes directly into the Downloads folder. After completion of downloading the PKG installer file, click the browser's download notification to run the PKG file, or you can go to your download folder and double-click to run the driver installation. When the installation window pops up, hit Continue. Install. Type in your computer's username and password, and then click Install Software. When prompted, click OK to allow access. Next, a web browser will open, verifying the status of the installation. You will see a spinning circle for a few seconds, and in most situations, this will turn into a success message. If the printer driver was successfully installed, you should see the printer's driver name started with Arkscan under the printer and scanner from the system preferences, such as Arkscan 2054K LAN. Once everything is working, we can test print a sample 4x6 shipping label by clicking on this link or going to arkscan.com/sample. Now go to File, Print, and verify that Arkscan is selected as the printer. To save these settings for the next time you print, click the drop-down menu and then choose Last Used Settings. Now choose paper size 4x6 and either fit the printable area or adjust scale percentage to fit. Usually it's 100%, and this depends on which browser or software you are using. Now we can hit print and verify. If a single label printed and fills up the entire label, your printer is working properly. When printing a label through the Wi-Fi wireless connection, you may experience a variance in speed and printing duration. Wi-Fi is in a bandwidth sharing environment, compared to USB printing, which is more consistent since it's in a dedicated environment. You should expect the printer to take about 3 to 10 seconds to print one 4x6 shipping label based on your wireless network's traffic in that moment. And if you want guidance on setting up how to print with a particular printing platform, visit this link to see more information. The driver installer also creates a folder on your desktop called Arkscan Printer. This folder contains commands that can perform various functions. For example, once you expand the folders, you can double-click on the Calibrate Any Size Label command to run a calibration on your printer. Click OK. After the terminal runs the command, you will see Process Completed. You can now close the terminal window. If the printer loses connection to the network due to dynamic IP or the DHCP was set to yes, or your printer got moved to a different network than your computer, you can follow the instructions in this video to set up the driver again. If our content has been helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, where we will continue to offer free tips and help for our label printer users. And be sure to click that bell icon so that you'll be notified of our future releases. And please use the Add Comments section below to contact us with your questions or feedback. Thank you.